The war in Ukraine continues with full intensity. July 9th, 2026. A Russian soldier spotted hiding in bushes along a riverbank. The drone closes in, and he sees it coming. He doesn't move. Whether it's a decision or pure shock, he stays exactly where he is, making no attempt to defend himself. The drone reaches him anyway. Two soldiers on a boat, crossing the river. No clear destination, no clear plan. Reconnaissance has them marked already. The FPV comes in fast, and panic sets in the moment they see it. The boat takes the hit. Southern Donetsk. A Russian soldier on a motorbike approaching an anti-tank ditch at full speed, apparently deciding it's jumpable. It isn't. He goes straight into the bottom of it. The ditch did exactly what it was designed to do, just not in the way anyone planned. On the ground, night vision active, waiting, then movement, a shape on the road. The drone lifts off toward it. As it closes in, the shape becomes clearer. A Russian soldier, dressed to beat thermal detection. All that effort, and it ends the same way anyway. A motorbike, an FPV drone, face to face on the road. No maneuver left to try. Straight on, no way around it. A routine pass, nothing unusual, until something catches the eye and the drone circles back. Under a tree, barely visible, a Russian soldier stayed hidden right up until this pass. Good cover, careful positioning, just not enough against a second look. Ukraine's security service running continuous operations across the Lyman, Pokrovsk, and Donetsk triangle. One drone for every soldier spotted. That's the tempo here. Moving even a few kilometers in this sector has become nearly impossible. Every corner, every route, every open stretch of ground has a drone already watching it. Russian soldiers in this area have no real training or equipment to counter what's above them. The entire sector operates under a permanent aerial siege, and they're navigating it with nothing. Another motorbike, another chase. He spots the drone, jumps off, tries to run. A sharp move from the operator closes the gap. Direct hit. Ukraine's Manticora unit sending an FPV drone into a small structure. Inside, a Russian soldier who turned it into a shelter. The moment the drone enters, there's no way out. A single explosion ends it. A Ukrainian farmer towing a downed Russian Shahed drone off his field with a tractor. One less delivery for Russia, collected by the locals. A Russian soldier spotted lying completely still in open ground south of Pokrovsk by Ukraine's 110th Air Assault Brigade drone operators. An FPV drone closes in slowly. He holds position until the very last moment, then moves. By then, it's already too late. Another soldier, this time under a tree, choosing to stay completely still. Whether this is a trained tactic, freeze when a drone appears, isn't clear. Either way, it doesn't work. The FPV finds him anyway. Thermal imaging picks up movement in an abandoned building. A Russian soldier inside, spotted by Ukraine's Vartovy battalion reconnaissance drone. Tracked from the moment he enters. An FPV drone goes in first, carrying an explosive payload detonating inside. Not enough. A second, heavier FPV follows immediately. This time, the building goes quiet. Nobody comes back out. A barely functional vehicle pushing forward on this front, patched together, running on whatever's left. A fast-closing drone catches it mid-route. The vehicle takes the hit and stops. Whatever rotation was planned, it's not happening today. Ukraine's security service running a sweep of high-value Russian air defense targets. An S-400 launcher, a Pantsir S-1, an OSA system, a P-14 radar, along with infantry positions, all of them taken out with drones alone. Systems worth tens of millions of dollars, designed to protect Russian forces from exactly this kind of threat, left completely exposed. Every one of them found and struck before they could do their job. Different spots, same idea. Soldiers tucked into the bushes, thinking the cover works this time. It never does. Same trick, tried again and again across the field, and the operators already know exactly where to look. The bushes don't hide anything anymore. Ukraine's Heart Brigade, operating the TRF-1, a French-made 155mm self-propelled howitzer, significantly more accurate and reliable than Soviet-era alternatives. A direct hit on a Russian ammunition storage point, triggering a massive secondary explosion as the stockpile goes up. Precision matters here, and this weapon delivers it. Russian soldiers had built a makeshift checkpoint on the road, scrap materials and debris pieced together. An FPV drone strikes first, then a heavy munition dropped directly on top. The structure and everything around it gone. Ukraine's Signum battalion closing the sky over this sector. 9 Russian aircraft brought down in a single operational stretch. Lancets, Zola reconnaissance drones, Orlan surveillance platforms, supercams, a Molniya strike drone. Each one serves a different purpose on this front, spotting targets, correcting artillery fire, or striking directly. Every one of them gone means disrupted reconnaissance, artillery that can no longer find its targets, and strikes that never arrive. Signum isn't just intercepting drones. They're systematically dismantling Russia's ability to see and strike in this sector. Ukraine's Phoenix unit working through Russian vehicles, shelters, and supply routes in this sector. And what stands out watching this footage is the state of what Russia is sending to this front. Old transport vehicles, no real armor, nothing built to withstand what's waiting above. The days of armored convoys pushing through this sector are largely gone. What's left are civilian trucks, aging bukankas, and patched together transport making runs that are getting shorter every week. Phoenix operators cut each route before it completes, one vehicle at a time. Zaporizhzhia region. A Ukrainian FPV drone enters a hangar and finds it packed with Russian military vehicles and equipment, all left completely unprotected inside. Coordinates passed immediately to the Air Force. A Su-27 drops GBU 62 guided bombs on the structure, the hangar, and everything inside it gone in a single strike. A truck loaded with ammunition and an artillery piece, both hidden in a tree line, Ukraine's Perun unit, 42nd Mechanized Brigade, finds them anyway. Camouflage that might have worked against ground-level observation doesn't hold up against eyes above. Both targets struck and destroyed in the same operation. The night of July 9th, 14 vessels hit in the Sea of Azov in a single operation. 12 tankers, 1 dry cargo ship, 1 tugboat, all part of Russia's Shadow Fleet, all under international sanctions. In the past 96 hours alone, 35 ships total, tankers, cargo vessels, and support craft, struck across the same waters. This corridor between Taganrog and Crimea has become one of the most dangerous maritime routes in the world right now. The same night, 45 military targets hit across occupied Crimea. The Saki thermal power station, 3 fuel depots, 2 maintenance facilities, communication towers, and a jamming station. Russia is running out of ships to move fuel, power to run its systems, and routes that still function. All of it dismantled, one night at a time. 2 pieces of equipment, both meant to catch drones before they get close, an optical detection system, built to spot and track UAVs automatically, and a radar station designed to monitor low-altitude airspace for exactly this kind of threat. Together, worth somewhere north of 40 million rubles. Ukraine's 66th Brigade, Mara unit, finds both anyway, using just 2 FPVs to do it. First the optical unit, gone, then the radar station, right behind it. 2 drones against 2 high-value systems. The math didn't favor the equipment built to stop them. Gear meant to detect drones, taken out by the very thing it was built to catch. A Russian fiber-optic FPV drone targeting a police vehicle in the Kostiantynivka-Druzhkivka area. A marked vehicle, personnel on duty. On this front, Russian drone operators make no such distinctions. Motorbikes have become Russia's go-to logistics solution near the front in the Sloviansk direction. Fast, cheap, and easy to move through tight terrain. Ukraine's Apache unit tracks each one. Fast or not, no route here guarantees arrival. 6 motorbikes, 2 riders, and an artillery piece, all taken out before any of them reached their objective. Russian bomber aircraft striking Ukrainian positions in the Zaporizhzhia direction, a sign of where things stand. When ground forces can't advance, heavier air assets get called in. It's a pattern of desperation dressed up as firepower. What you just watched is happening every single day. Soldiers hiding in bushes, ditches, abandoned buildings, none of it holding up. As of today, July 9th, Russia's total combat losses have reached approximately 1,414,820 personnel, 1,310 in the last 24 hours alone. Russia has now banned diesel fuel exports until at least the end of the month, a direct consequence of Ukraine's sustained campaign against oil infrastructure. Ukraine's forces downed a Russian Su-35 fighter jet on July 8th. NATO allies pledged $80 billion in defense aid for 2026, and Trump signaled approval for Ukraine to produce Patriot missiles domestically. On the front line, the past 4 weeks saw Russia make limited gains, with some trackers showing Russia actually losing ground in that period. Meanwhile, Ukraine struck 9 more Shadow Fleet tankers in the Sea of Azov overnight. The pressure is coming from every direction, and Russia is running out of fuel, ships, and ground to give. Drop a comment. With $80 billion in new aid and drones hitting every refinery, where does this war go next?